Hello everyone, Jeremy here, and this is a review of the Funko Pop Vinyl Hulkbuster from the Avengers Age of Ultron. The Hulkbuster was exclusive to the Marvel Collector Core in the very first box that they came out with. And if you never heard of the Marvel Collector Core, I'm going to leave a link for you in the description that will tell you all about it. And I also made a video in which I unboxed everything that was in the very first Marvel Collector Core box, and the exclusive figure was the Hulkbuster. So you won't be able to find this in any stores, but let me tell you, this thing is awesome, and it's much bigger than the regular Age of Ultron Funko Pops. And man, here's just a look at all the ones that you can get in this particular line: Iron Man, Captain America, the Hulk, Thor, Hawkeye, Vision, Ultron, and of course, the Hulkbuster. Now, just telling you right now, picking up this box is heavy. It is much heavier than the regular Funko figures. Of course, it is taller, it is wider. Because it was exclusive, they had to make this very, very special. So with the Age of Ultron being in theaters right now, it's only appropriate to show you the Hulkbuster out of this box. He needs not be chained up any longer. So let's open this up and take a good look at this awesome pop vinyl figure. And here is the Hulkbuster looking amazing out of his package. And let me tell you, yes, this is as amazing as it looks. Yes, this is as awesome as you may think it is. The Hulkbuster, much like Iron Man in his Mark 43 armor of the Funko Pop vinyl figure, it has this very shiny paint job going on. So it doesn't have like the sort of matte finish that the other characters have. He looks really shiny, and he is heavy. He is really heavy. You know, the Funko Pops in general aren't heavy at all. You know, it's a very lightweight vinyl material, but this guy, they must have put some extra plastic in him or something, because he's really got some thump to him, and he needs to, because this is Iron Man's Hulkbuster armor. It has to be big, it has to be massive, it has to be heavy. And now I see why they waited to put this Hulkbuster out in the Marvel Collector Core instead of letting it be on store shelves, at least at first, because this is going to make you get this box. And it's what made me get this box, and man, I'm glad I did. So, much like all the other Marvel figures in the Pop Vinyl collection, the Hulkbuster has a bobblehead. It doesn't bob very loosely, it's sort of like a little subtle bob. But, you know, I'm happy that it doesn't bob too wildly, because I'm not a huge fan of the bobbliness of the Marvel Funko figures, but it is something that we do have to deal with, and I'm glad that it's not so obvious on the Hulkbuster. Some really nice paint done all around this guy. They really nailed the shiny metallic red paint along with the darker gold color, and we just have some silver speckled around here and there. And for the most part, is a very clean paint job, very clean. I do notice that on my Hulkbuster there are some areas that, I don't know, it almost sort of looks like dust or paint. You can kind of see, like right there's like a little whiteness going on. But if I just lick my finger and just kind of get it in there, you can probably tell now it's faded just a little bit. I'm not sure what that is, but it can be gotten off rather easily. With like a Q-tip or something, just get down in there and clean it off a little bit. So that's not really a problem, but everything else, the paint looks very clean, very good, very nice, and I'm happy about that. Let's just move this down just a little bit more so we can get a look at the Hulkbuster's feet there. And again, nice job with the feet, looking very good. He stands up very easily. These are some wide feet, so you don't have to worry about this guy toppling over and knocking over all your other figures and all your other Funko Pops. That is just not going to happen. This is the biggest Pop vinyl figure that I have, and I know that they make others in this sort of a larger scale. I've seen them before, like the Marshmallow Man, for example, and some things from Star Wars, but man, this Hulkbuster just really fits the bill very, very well. Now, he looks like he may have some type of articulation. It would be cool if he did, but the Hulkbuster does not have any articulation, so that's something that you should be aware of. These arms do not move, they're static. they can't move at all. Even though they look like they are going to move, they are not, but that's just fine. It's a very strong pose that he has here. The whites on the eyes are very clean, and I just have nothing but positive things to say about this guy. It is really, really that awesome. And of course, we have got to do a size comparison between the Hulkbuster and the Hulk itself from the Avengers Age of Ultron Funko Pop vinyl collection. And as you can see, the Hulkbuster is bigger. It has to be. It is the Hulkbuster. These Funko figures are not to scale. They normally are not to scale, but this does come off as a pretty cool representation of the Hulk versus the Hulkbuster. Even though I do believe the Hulk would be probably just a little bit bigger, but it still is a very nice look for them both. Too bad that we can't pose them in any kind of way so that they can look at each other menacingly or anything like that, but that's just fine. And as you know, the Hulk stands at the same height and has the same sort of girth as the other Avengers in this line. So the Hulk isn't scaled to be larger than his teammates, but he is scaled down from the Hulkbuster. And that is a pretty cool look. These guys definitely have got to be displayed very close, if not directly next to each other. And also, let's look at the Hulkbuster next to the Mark 43 armor for Iron Man, and you can see what I mean by these two having a very similar paint job. They have a very similar metallic looking paint to them. The gold is an identical color, and it really, really is a great thing that these guys look so similar. So you know that they go together. You know that Funko really paid attention to the detail and the paint applications to get the Hulkbuster armor and the Iron Man Mark 43 armor looking very good next to each other. So very good job on that. And as you can see, the size between the Hulkbuster and Iron Man, of course, Hulkbuster is much larger, but Iron Man just stands a little bit taller because of this base here. But that's just fine. I think that is an awesome base, like I said in my original Iron Man review. And yeah, these two, thumbs up. Such a good job. So there you go, guys. This is my review of the Funko Hulkbuster from the Avengers Age of Ultron, exclusive to the Marvel Collector Core. Such a great figure to have. If you are a fan of Funko Pop vinyl figures and you are looking to add one to your collection, this is definitely one to have. Now, depending on when you're looking at this video, you may or may not be able to get this Hulkbuster anymore. Since it is exclusive to the Marvel Collector Core, if you're watching this video a little bit later, you may not be able to subscribe fast enough to get this guy in the mail. They may have moved on. So at that point, your only other option will be from third-party sellers. And at this point, I can't really say how much he is going to go for. If you are a diehard collector of these things and of Marvel in general, I am sure you will find a way. I'm just very happy that I got mine. This Hulkbuster is simply amazing. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I will talk to you later.